Truth is sought for its own sake. Finding the truth is difficult and the road to it is rough, for the truths are plunged in obscurity. These are the words of the Hazin in his work titled Doubts Concerning Ptolemy. And these words remain true today. Finding the truth about the world is an extremely difficult task of progressing through a rigorous, structured scientific process that ends up with you being challenged by your peers on everything you did before you allowed to publish your truth. So in this class, I will summarize the scientific process just to help you appreciate how difficult it is to be right about any topic worth talking about. So think of a scientific idea you want to prove correct. First, you need to read every scientific piece written about the idea's field of study. This is in order to understand what the community has so far discovered and what remains to be discovered. This will also stop you from searching for answers that were already addressed by someone before you. Say, for example, I have an idea about how workplace environment can improve employee productivity. Reading the published literature first will make me realize that the questions about the workplace productivity have already been answered, and this spurs me from taking a research project to answer questions already answered by researchers before me. If your observations, however, have not been addressed before and they're worth studying, then you have to structure them within research questions and form testable hypotheses around these questions. The next step is to collect data from the outside world because this is the source of your answers, not your personal opinion or thoughts. The data you collect must be based on predetermined analysis plan because otherwise you may risk collecting useless data. And there is no undo button in research. If you make a mistake, you lose months of work and you have to collect data all over again. Following step is analyzing your data, often using complex mathematical techniques to finally yield findings and answer the questions your research started with. This is the summary of the scientific method, a very grueling process that often want to make you pull out your hair. But this is the best method humanity came up with for finding the truth, and any claim someone makes that has not passed through this method should be taken with a grain of salt. Actually, buckets load of salt.